Yo, what is going on? Happy New Year. A little bit late, but I recorded all my other videos prior to the New Year, but Happy New Year. In this video, I wanted to talk about Code and kind of what I think his role is going to be in the manga. Currently, we just got some images of Code, what he actually looks like, what his hair color is and everything like that, so I'm going to be talking about that too. But I mainly want to focus on what I think his main responsibility is going to be moving forward into this arc, because so far we just got rid of Isshiki, or we think we got rid of Isshiki, and the only car members left are Delta, Amato. Technically, I gotta make a whole nother video on that, but Amato, Kashin Koji, which we don't know where he went, and I believe that covers everybody, right? Code, Kashin Koji, and Delta, right? But we have Code right now. Code is currently with the Ten Tails in the other dimension, and he's currently watching over the Ten Tails. Kind of what I think what Code's role is for why he's even watching the Ten Tails in the first place. I think Code maybe has some sort of sealing jutsu that he can use to control the Ten Tails in case, it gets loose or whatever. You have to be strong enough in order to like control the Ten Tails or even keep an eye on the Ten Tails. So that says a lot about Code. I actually think he's probably like if not the strongest, like the second strongest, besides Isshiki. And you have to be pretty strong to actually, fully watch this thing, because the Ten Tails is no joke. And if you're not able to suppress the Ten Tails, then you're gonna end up getting messed up. But I think he has some sort of sealing jutsu. I kind of want to backpedal a little bit and go to his red hair. Now, I don't want it to be like a connection. Like I don't want Boruto to be a whole bunch of like flashbacks to Naruto, but I could definitely see them going like this route where Code can be an Uzumaki, because if you look at Code's hair in the new panels, Code's hair is like a reddish sort of color. I don't know, what would you call it? Like auburn, autumn? I don't know, but it's like a reddish sort of color. And historically, we've seen Uzumaki members with that same kind of hair, minus Naruto, but Naruto's mom, Karen, the first Hokage's wife, characters like that. And we've all seen them, even Nagito, but we've all seen them with the red hair kind of being a trait of the Uzumaki clan. So it would make a lot of sense if Code had a sealing jutsu if he was connected to the Uzumaki clan. And I kind of like this route if we go this way, because we may actually get a little bit more background info on the Uzumaki clan, because they covered the Uzumakis, somewhat, but I would like a little bit more info on the Uzumaki clan. And if they're gonna do it any other time, I would not mind if they did it in the Boruto anime, Boruto Manga, covered the Uzumakis a little bit. Maybe Code may be like an Uzumaki that was left or whatever, but I'm going off on a tangent, but I don't want to delve into that too much. But yeah, if he's somewhat connected to the Uzumaki, then that would explain the red hair and maybe his ability to seal and contain the Ten Tails. So that's that. Now also another possibility I want to talk about is that Code may be one of the children that survived the experiments that Kawaki went through. Now if you remember way back, when Jigen attempted to transfer his Kara to the children, the first 13 of the children all died. However, Kawaki succeeded, but they don't say what happened to the second child. Now, I'm not saying that Code has Ishiki's Kara mark, because whenever Kashin Koji made Isshiki resurrect, then the Kara mark disappeared on all of them, right? But I'm saying that Code may be vessel worthy if he was actually the other child that survived those experiments. Because think about it, if he has a backup vessel, Code, then they can always do something where Code ends up becoming a vessel, and then it goes from there, because we don't really know who the second child is. It might not even be somebody that's introduced yet, but if it is Code, that would make a lot of sense to why he hasn't really been shown in the manga as much. And if they go that way, that wouldn't be bad either. But still kind of weird how we don't know how they're gonna get the karma mark back on Kawaki or whatever in the Boruto manga, so we just have to kind of wait and see. But I could definitely see him maybe being that other child that survived, just mainly because we don't know anything about him, right? Kind of sum it up, I think that's Code's kind of main responsibilities, more so a backup to Ishiki's plans. I think he's gonna most likely carry out his plans or whatever after this whole thing is done. And I kind of want to explore his powers too, or what I think it will be, real quick. So his name is Code, right? And I want to say that his ability is going to be something similar to like where he can sort of copy a jutsu. But let's take it a step further. Not like copy a jutsu like with how Kakashi would copy jutsu with his Sharingan. Maybe like copy jutsus from certain dojutsus, certain eye powers. Like let's say he can copy like the Byakugan's visual prowess for however long or something like that. Or he can copy the Sharingan's X, Y, and Z. Like maybe something along those lines where he can copy certain dojutsus. Maybe, I don't know. The thing with Code is we know that he does is space-time ninjutsu, and it is very, very hard to like figure out what this guy is gonna do if we have no background info to go off this. Like we're basically just throwing out ideas of what he's gonna do. So I don't want to go too far into that until maybe we see some more of him. But for now, I'm gonna keep it at that surface level, more of a copy sort of thing. But yeah. And lastly, I kind of think his name is going to be something related to like a DNA code or something similar to that. And we know that the karma mark rewrites your DNA, and your DNA is kind of like a code in a sense. I don't want to get that wrong because I'm not good at science related terms, but yeah, that's kind of where I wanted to leave off. Hope you guys did enjoy. Let me know what you guys think about what Code's role is or his true identity is in the Boruto manga. What do you think his powers are eventually going to be, or do you think he's really even that strong to begin with? Anyway, make sure you leave a like, comment, subscribe, and join the Discord, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.